Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Shamanic Healing Oracle card reading. Right, so we are going to do a What Do You Need to Know Today? So thank you all for being here. Thank you for taking the time to like the video and to share in the comments. I am so grateful and thankful for you all. Thank you so much for um, sharing such love. Oh, this one has two. We are so grateful that you're here, and I hope that this reading resonates with you. Know that there's no wrong way to do a reading, okay? Whatever resonates for you, that is your reading. That is what you're supposed to receive. For some of you, you may feel pulled to more than one. For others, you may be pulled to just one, and that's fine. There's no wrong answer to any of your readings, okay? If somebody tells you you're doing something the wrong way, they want you to follow their guidance, not yours. So trust your own guidance, trust your own messages, trust how you are supposed to receive the message because that is spirit working with you. Okay. So let's take a look. We have one, two, three, and four. So you want to pick a pile, or it could be a spread. If you feel like you're pulled to all of them, then this can be your spread. It's totally how it resonates with you. All right, so our first one, we are going to look at what is your message? You are being asked to honor your energy and emotional release. Okay, so honoring your energy and emotional release. So in this reading, there's a clear message that you might be choosing to say yes when you need to say no. Um, you might be putting others before you. You might be trying too hard to make these seeds. I like see how there's seeds here, and this is kind of growing like on a like growing like there's a lot of staticky. Like I feel like in this card that you're trying too hard. You're trying too hard to do something too fast, and the the universe is asking you to slow down. Honor your energy. Okay, uh, go a little, pause a little, go a little, pause a little. Set with yourself, set with the divine, set with your heart space. Who are you today? What do you need to do for you today? What can you do to honor who you are? Is that sending out love to the universe? Is that enjoying some peace and quiet? Is that saying yes when you want to when you need to? Is it saying no when you need to? I feel like the universe is asking you to pay attention to the energy because it's kind of like jumpy around you, and it's kind of dark. So like there's this light trying to come in, but there's like a lot of like staticky energy here, and flower is kind of growing like on an angle instead of like up towards the sun. It's kind of like growing away, and usually flowers grow towards the sun, right? So I feel like this is a clear sign that you're wearing yourself thin, that you're not balancing your energy, and this this could lead to a crash, right? There's also other seeds here that haven't even started to grow yet, and they might not grow if the environment isn't correct, right? So slow down, take a moment to step back and ask yourself, what do I need to know to honor my energy? What do I need to do to honor my energy? And then listen, ask to be shown from the universe what you need to know, or ask to feel what it is you need to know. Okay, you're going to know when you ask these questions, you're going to know because you're going to feel it in your body. Pay attention to your energy. Pay attention to what tells you no and what tells you yes. Okay, that helps put you into alignment. Release emotions that do not serve you. Okay, so don't bottle up things. If something is going on with you and you feel like you need to cry, allow yourself to cry. If something's going on and you feel like you need to voice your energy, ask the universe to please help you to choose your words with love and wisdom. Okay. And, universe, please help me to speak my power of my voice with love and wisdom, so that there is no harm to none. Okay. Emotional release can be releasing the pain from past experiences as well. So you can be called in this energy to release things that no longer serve you from your past as well. So don't hold on to something that has hurt you. Set with it, process it, understand that it cannot benefit you in the now to hold on to things, and trust that you can release these energies, okay? Oh, that's my dogs. Okay, so card one, yes, emotional release is all about healing so that you can truly honor your energy. Okay, so you definitely need to heal so you can truly honor your energy. Pile two, we have duality and teaching. Okay, so when we look at duality, that is the balance of things coming in for you. Okay, so in this energy, you have a lot of opposites. So like as above, so below, the yin yang kind of energy. Okay, so your card, if you picked pile 2, is telling you that you are being asked to see the differences in things and how these differences are teaching you. Okay, and then what can you do to take these things that you're learning, the differences, the opposites of things? How can you take these things that you're learning, and how can you teach others? Okay, how can you apply this to your life? So you're being asked in PAL to see the teachings in this situation. Okay, see, instead of seeing the things as negative or um, unbalanced. Well, it's not that they're not unbalanced, because I feel like like the opposites are opposites and they actually do balance each other, but um it's a complicated kind of duality. You know what I mean? Like you have to really search for the harmony in the situations, because there could be drastic differences here. But I feel like you are able to look at the situation and say, okay, you know, this and this are they're complete opposites, but they balance each other here. They balance each other in this particular energy at this particular time. Okay, and then you are able to take what has happened, the life that you're living through, you're able to take that and you're able to turn it into teachings. Instead of the energy destroying you, it has actually helped you. It has moved you into a higher frequency, a higher awareness. You have been able to overcome things that most people would not have been able to. You've been able to make things work when they should have fallen apart, because you were able to find the pros and cons of the situation and then find the balance between the pros and the cons. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of teachings the universe has allowed you to transform everything. It showed you how to transform everything that has come against you into teachings. And I think these teachings are going to be things that you end up teaching others. Like you're going to end up being, the universe is going to end up showing you how to use what has happened to you to empower others to do the same. Okay. So in this situation, I feel like the universe helped you in a lot of this, a lot of these differences and that has went on in your life, and a lot of the situations that were the opposites of things that you wanted and was trying to get, and all these kinds of things, all these obstacles that you had to overcome. The universe was watching the whole time. The universe was watching how you were doing these things, how you were able to to get past these things. Every time somebody put an obstacle in front of you, every time somebody was like, "Oh, I can stop this person," or "Oh, I can divert this person into doing this," or "I can transform this person into what I want," and you were like, "No, I can do this. No, I can take this." You were like one of those people that took like apples and made it into lemonade. Like it's basically impossible to do the things that you have done. And the universe is like, "Wow, these are teachings. These are teachings that the universe itself has learned from you. These are teachings that the divine has realized is capable of being done." Okay, and I feel like the universe is working through you. There's roots down here, right? Like this here, this tree is like uprooted and it's a like it's not grounded, right? And that's what you were. You were this like ungrounded energy that was just like out there in space, just making it work with no explanation whatsoever. And now you're grounded, and like the universe is grounded through you, and there's all these as above, so below energies coming in. And so I feel like you have overcome things that the universe does not even understand how you've been able to do. And because of you being able to do this, the universe is now going to use you as an asset to show others that they too can transform themselves in ways that has not even been seen, there in ways that was not expected by anybody in the norm, basically. Okay, so you are definitely heading into a teacher's kind of energy. Maybe you will be a leader at work, maybe you will be a leader in society, maybe you will step into a government role when it comes to like reshaping traditional beliefs and reshaping cultures and reshaping self-love in the government atmosphere kind of thing. You might find yourself going back to your old teachings and showing people how you truly overcame things by using your heart energy, by using faith, by using love, by depending on the creator when you no longer was able to depend on yourself or others, right? And there's like a lot of this like energy coming in that is just like going in, going out. And this is what you did. This like symbolizes you in both of these cards. That's like really cool because like in both of these cards, right? You have this going in, you went in with yourself and then you came out and you transformed the everything around you. And then you when something came at you again, you went back in, you transformed, you came out and you fixed it, right? And it's in both of these. Look, it's in both of these cards. So you are like an alchemist, basically, and you are here to show people how it's done, right? So this might be for some of you, this is just something that you're able to do. For others, this is like your path, your purpose. For many of you, it could be in many different things, from your job to actually being a mentor or someone who empowers others or um, someone who awakens others to their true abilities. Some of you this might be in the medical field, this could be in the technology field, this could be in the spiritual field. Like it's going to be different for whoever is tuning into the reading, but that's what I'm getting. Okay. Three, pal three, your two cards are new beginnings. Okay, you have new beginnings coming in here, and you have a movement into balance. All right, so for you, there has been a lot of transformation. There has been a lot of tears. There's been a lot of crying. There's been a lot of heartache. There's been a lot of pain. There's been a lot of endings. There's been a lot of sorrow and sadness, and now you are stepping into a new beginning, and this transformation has brought you into balance, but it's also brought you into harmony. Harmony with who you are, harmony with the universe, harmony with yourself, right? You carry now with you all aspects of the earth. You have the fire, you have the rain, the earth energy, the sun energy, the moon energy. Like everything is within you, and when you step into this balance now, there is such a peace that is so deep within you that nothing can shake it. It's for maybe, something happens and it kind of rattles you for a few minutes, but then you are grounded very, very quickly because you know how to use the elements. You know how to rise above the situation. You know how to pull back your energy. You know how to call back your energy. You know how to tune in to yourself when you feel yourself going in the wrong direction, right? And you're able to align with that. So these new beginnings coming in for you, they were hard beginnings. They were not easy beginnings. You worked very hard through this whole transformation. I feel like the part where like the caterpillar had to survive the bird and not be eaten, and then the caterpillar had to crawl, and everywhere it needed to go, it had to do the hard work of crawling, and then it had to do the cocoon, right? And then it had to go through the hard work of getting out of the cocoon. It was not easy for you to get where you are right now. You fought a battle to get here, and this transformation was is something like, it's almost like you're like, whatever, I don't, I've just been through so much, whatever. And the universe is saying, no, 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 you haven't even taken off flight yet. You haven't even tried your wings out yet. Don't crash yet, because there's so many beautiful things you haven't even noticed, and but you're just content where you are. You're happy where you are, and this new beginnings to you is just peace finally, right? But the universe is saying, no, it's going to go beyond just peace, right? You are balanced now, and it's going to go beyond just peace. You're going to have happiness, you're going to have love, you're going to have respect, you're going to have um, surprises by the universe coming in here because of what you have chosen to do. You could have given up, you could have played victim, you could have um, became depressed, you could have threw in the towel, you could have surrendered to the lower vibrational energies. It would have been easier, right, just to give up and just just give up, right? But instead you were like, no, I deserve better. I want better. I'm going to get better. I'm going to come out of this. I'm going to beat this. Nothing is going to get me down. I'm going to get my peace. I'm going to heal my heart. I'm going to set myself free. I'm going to overcome these issues. And that is what you kept doing. You just kept showing up. And even the universe was like, well, there's no way that they're going to be able to do this, this, and this. And you're just like, hmm, like a Rubik's cube, let me solve it. Give it to me, do, 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 there you go. And you like hand it back to the universe, and the universe is just like, wow. So there were a lot of like ancestral energies as well supporting you, because maybe you've overcome things that your ancestors wasn't able to overcome, right? Or maybe you've overcome things, and by using energy that your ancestors um, also used to use, but maybe we lost our way from transform from from one bloodline to another bloodline to generations. Things have fallen, things have gotten lost, and I feel like you actually did a lot of homework to go back into your history, to go back into the ancestral history, and to actually use a lot of the lost knowledge to get yourself here. So maybe you tuned into meditations, maybe you used herbal healings, maybe you might have did some practices, but you whatever it was that you could possibly do to get yourself back up again is what your message is coming in here. Okay. You did a lot of emotional release. You didn't hold on to the trauma. You didn't suppress it. You allowed it to come to the surface. You screamed, hollered, cried, sat with it, became numb. Like you worked through all of the emotions. You did not suppress anything. And everything that came to you, you dealt with it and you held it and you released it with love. And that is why you have new beginnings, because you've done the work. Okay, so congratulations to you, because that's a lot of hard work to do. That's a lot to see the harmony in everything, the the purpose for everything together, the good, the bad, the beautiful, the ugly, the dark, the light. Like you have found harmony and understanding. That's how you're able to have such a deep inner balance with yourself and the world around you. Okay. And then pile four, your two cards is transformation and new day. Oh my goodness. Okay. So yours is pretty much like three. Your energy is pretty much like three. You also have done a lot of work. Okay. You are in the process of transformation. You are still in this like caterpillar stage, right? You're kind of like you've done a lot of the work. You've you've overcame a lot of obstacles, and you are now entering the transformation stage. So I strongly feel for you. I have a message coming in. It's okay. How you're feeling right now, what you're going through, it's okay. It's part of the transformation stage. Okay. You're going to see people leave. You're going to see people come. People's going to come for a short period of time just to step in to that space that you need to help you through. And then those people are going to leave. You're going to have a lot of people in and out of your life right now. Okay. You are going to be, for some of you, I feel like some of you just randomly quit your job. You just didn't show up. You just decided you were done. And that's okay. The universe understands and is going to support you. It's going to support you in that situation. Um, but I feel like some of you have like, this has been like, for some of you, you've been very, very bold in this transformation. You have just like walked away from situations cold turkey. You have shut things down and you have transformed the situation so that you don't have to deal with that energy anymore. Like you just kind of closed it down, exited it out of your life, right? So you are in a transformation process. You will soon be going through the rest period. Okay, so if it feels like things have been really chaotic, you've been hardworking, you've been working your tail off, and you feel like you're not really getting anywhere, and you're moving very slow, it's because you're the caterpillar. You're in that caterpillar stage where you're doing a lot of work, but it doesn't feel like you're really getting a lot of progress. Okay, but you're going to see things evolve in the future in a higher perspective. You're going to have a better view on things. You're going to have a better understanding on things. As of right now, you're being told to prepare for rest. There's going to be a period coming where you're going to need to rest. You're going to have that hermit energy, right? You might actually be feeling it coming in. Okay? So you have this transformation card here, which is basically saying that there's going to be a closing to this dark, shadowy, dark night energy, right? If you're some of you, if you're going through like the dark night of the soul energy, is coming to an end, is coming to a close. The shadow work you have been doing and you've been pushing yourself through, and you are going to come out into the light. Okay, you're going to come out into a new beginning, a new day, a new energy. Okay, gratitude here. Be honor yourself and the work that you have done. Honor the universe for supporting you at this time, for providing you with all of your needs. Okay, honor the energy that is going to come in the new day. Thank the universe for your tomorrow, even though you can't see it, you don't know what it's going to bring. Gratitude. Thank you. I know that you're going to be in my space tomorrow with me. I know you're going to provide for me all of my needs for tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you for going ahead of me and making tomorrow a beautiful day for me. Thank you for helping me find the beauty in my struggles and the success in my gains. Okay. Because you're going through this transformation. It's coming, and you're right now, you're going from the dark into the light, and this new day is going to bring you into where you need to be. So there's a line here, so it's not quite there yet. That's like, you're still going through, you still got to go through that cocoon stage, that like self-healing, inner guidance, inner resting, so that you have the energy to bust out of that cocoon when it's time, right? But when you bust out, you're going to be completely different. So all the work that you're doing, keep doing it. It is exactly what you need to be doing. That way, when you do come out of that cocoon, you've got your wings, you've got the strength to fly, and you can see things from a whole new perspective. You're no longer going to be down on the ground in that lower, harder, harsh energy, but you're going to be up in the air with the air energy, with the spirit. You're going to be aligned, you're going to be lighter, you're going to be able to allow the wind to just carry you, to allow spirit to just guide you, okay? So keep doing the work. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up, because you're so close. You are so, so close. Okay. And trust that what you're feeling is just a whole part of the process that you're going through. You're not crazy. You're not losing your mind. This is just a process that you have to go through to get to where you need and want to be. Okay. And you can do this. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening, stepping in, sharing your energy, your space, your time. Again, this is Shamanic Healing Oracle cards, and it has been a pleasure. Many blessings to you. Beautiful readings for all of you, and I will see you next time. Bye.